With more than 65 million people worldwide living with active epilepsy, it stands as one of the most common neurological conditions. Here in South Carolina, recent legislative action is paving the way for safer school environments for students with epilepsy. Let's welcome back Karen St. Marie, Executive Director and founder of SC Advocates for Epilepsy. Karen, great to have you back with us.
Thank you so much.
And we have some exciting things to talk about.
We do.
So tell me about the passage of the South Carolina Seizure Safe School Act.
Sure. So we are very excited that it passed in this last legislation. It's taken us a few years to get to this point. One of our members, a mom from our organization, her daughter was diagnosed and realized the need for it in the schools, and so she initiated this, and then we came on board to provide support. And we're just excited that now children and staff, anyone, will have the training from the staff at the schools. The bill requires all personnel to be trained in seizure recognition and response. And it was signed May 13th, and it will go into effect July 1st of next year.
How exciting, and what an incredible step forward in the right direction.
Absolutely.
So really this act is requiring that teachers and adults that are in the school be trained on what to do in the moment of a seizure.
Absolutely.
What pushed for this legislation to finally happen? I mean, was there something, some event, or was it just?
Sure. A lot of children, they have the seizures and no one knows what to do. And timing is of the essence in a seizure, and providing proper care, making sure that their head is protected, several other steps, and it just wasn't happening. And so children were taking a lot of trips to the emergency room, when possibly if someone had been there to help provide the seizure first aid, that would have not happened. And so this training will help just the students to feel safer walking into school, knowing that everyone knows what to do, whether they're walking in the hall or at recess, that everyone will know what to do. And then in turn, the parents feel safer letting their children go to school. It
is a win all around.
Absolutely.
In every sense of the word. And I want to ask you, in terms of policy, if there's any other legislative efforts you'd like to see happen in South Carolina to help people with epilepsy?
So my dream right now is to make it to where all employers will be required to have some form of education, whether it's a flyer or a poster in their building, so that if anyone does have a seizure, because anybody can have their first seizure at any time. And another that's kind of near and dear to my heart is that we're trying to do it that all South Carolina pharmacies will have this information as well, because all the patients are going there to get their medications, and so we want them to be prepared to help in another way.
Yeah. And I would say that the Seizure Safe School Act is definitely, now it's going to be in schools. Fingers crossed, it's just a matter of time that it will get into the workplace and the pharmacies. Correct. Like you said. And it's Epilepsy Awareness Month, November.
Yes.
So are there any new treatments that we're excited about?
So the most current one that we're very excited about is the new nasal sprays, which are emergency medications. And in the past, for children and adults, one form of emergency medication had to be delivered rectally, and as you can imagine, that's not the best.
A lot of complications.
And sensitive situations. And so over COVID, two pharmaceutical companies developed a nasal spray that is a rescue medication, and it's quick. The recovery time is almost next to nothing, and so that really is helping both pediatric and adult patients.
Absolutely. And there's some events happening this month, obviously.
Yes.
So tell me about what we can expect.
So, we just had our Purple with a Purpose at Bohemian Bull. We had the yacht club there. We had just a great time was had by everyone. But we also have coming up on November the 10th, we have the Walk with Jesus tour, which is a concert that will be held at Freedom Church. And we're really excited about that. We still have tickets available, so if you're interested, we'd love to have you. And then on November the 23rd, we have our Glow Golf, which again is open to the community, and that will be at Maybelline gymnasium at the Hanahan Rec Department from 6 to 8. And we would just love to have the community come out and support us.
How exciting. SCEpilepsy.org is where you can go for more information about the events and just all the wonderful things this organization is doing. Karen, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for the opportunity. We greatly appreciate it.
We're back in 2 minutes.